realistically you planned everything, and sometimes goes your way and sometimes doesn't go your way.
You are a personal friend of some of the greatest players in the world. You've interacted with them, people like Brian Lara, Andrew Flintoff, and Rahul Dravid. These are all your personal close friends. You keep in touch with them. Whenever you travel, you meet them, they meet you. Rahul Dravid comes to your house for dinner, I've been told by some friends of mine, and they speak very highly of you as well as a person. And in competing nations, but people who have become so friendly, tell me about this international cooperation. Do you see a future where cricket as a game can start uniting countries together and bring good causes, great charities, fundraising for good causes? Do you think all that can happen, because of these kind of good friendships that you develop?
Yeah, definitely, because all the sports, not only cricket, because if you take all the sports can unite people, because there is no religion, there is no anything, any caste or anything built on sports. Sports, you're competing for the same thing. So because when you're competing each other, that means you have some rival in the field. Out of the field, openly your friends, you're not going to plug at them, or you're not going to fight with them, because you are going to be friends, because we can learn from them.
Sure.
Their thoughts are there, so you go out with even other nations, people, when you go out, meet them, talk, have a drink with them. So we social with them. So I think with sports, any sports, you can unity will be there, because you can, country to country, the problems will be sorted out, and so many things. The sports can do so much things. That's why sports is there almost, because people love, because sports, they don't think about you're a Muslim or you're a Catholic or you're a Hindu or something, because they think how they play and they enjoy how they bat or bowl, how they play, the basic.
You just mentioned about being a Hindu or a Catholic. It's interesting, your background, you were born a Hindu, but you went to a Catholic school when you were a child. And then you were exposed to all the different religions and all the different cultures, and you're an international icon right now. You're on a pedestal. A lot of people look up to you. From what I understand, you've launched now a charitable foundation. Based on your knowledge and experience, you wanted to help other people, those who have acquired some comforts in life. You feel that they should help those who are underprivileged, and you've floated a foundation. Tell me about your charitable foundation.
Yeah, because I think as a Sri Lankan, because Sri Lanka is a poor country and small country, it's going in bad shape because of the ethnic problem, because last 20 years there is war. Fortunate, 2002 they put a ceasefire, and now there is nothing has a war, still the peace hasn't come. Still we are struggling in life, because if you take 60 to 70% of Sri Lankans even they are trying to maybe 30 to 40% are struggling for 3 meals, because they are indifferent. Because if you go to north and east of the country, it's all affected by war. So that's what I thought, because as a well-known person in Sri Lanka and as comfortable in life, so whatever I can give, I've launched with some advertising, and I give all the proceedings to this foundation. From 2002, we are helping little people, because underprivileged people. It's not enough, because there are lots of people there, because what I give, it's a small amount of money. That's not going to help the cause.
But it's a good start, and at least you're being a good role model for others to follow you.
Yeah, others to follow, because thing is, there are lots of things can do, because when you take politics, politicians think about how they come for power. They don't think about day-to-day life, how the third world country people suffer. So I think better start we give age on to everyone, say this is the way you have to help people, and come and join us and try to help the people, because it's very difficult to say in north and east struggling in life so much because of the war.
That's interesting, Tell me about the specifics of your foundation.
Yeah, at the moment what we do is, it's called Gunasekara, Muralidharan Gunasekara. My manager is Gunasekara, and he's a Buddhist and I'm a Hindu, and we try to connect with, even Chamindavas is going to get involved in, because we try to say because,
wonderful.
because Catholics, he's a Catholic, Chamindavas is well-known cricketer, and myself a Hindu, and he's a is a
Buddhist
guy. So we think we can unite things like, there is no barrier to religion or race or anything.
Wonderful.
We could help everyone together, come in and help in this cause. That's what we trying to do, to teach the people of the country to even you can live with peace, because if you don't have anything ultra motives and ultra thing to achieve, their past, they have been done so many bad things and happens. The past is past, but you have to look for the future. That's what I think. And so many people, if you take 90% of the country, if you say raise the hand who wants peace, 90% of the country people will say we all need peace, because they want to see something happening in the country and saying, okay, we want to live in peace and day-to-day life, and they want to earn and they have to enjoy life. But at the moment, some politics is happening, and they don't want to get together because some parties goes this way. Every time there was a peace negotiation comes, one party says I can't, because they don't have the majority, because people have given the majority to get peace. So that's what, it's not happening, because I can't see in future also, because of these problems, it will take another at least 5 to 6, even a decade to have peace in Sri Lanka.
Is there anything else that can be done by affluent nations around the world to expedite the peace process?
I think first of all, because all the countries are helping to get the peace. Norwegians are there, they are trying to help, and there are a lot of people, UN is trying to help. But thing is, basically you have to make sure the country, what the people wants. People wants peace, I think.
Right.
I think majority. But thing is, what's opposition at the moment, the parties want peace as well. The ruling party also says they want peace, but they are not going for negotiations. They need negotiations. There are a lot of problems in between, because one problem after one they create. So it is postponing every other day. So I think it is, at the moment, we don't think we'll get very quick peace or whatever, but it will happen eventually. But at the moment, the major problem in Sri Lanka is poverty. Because how could you stop the poverty? Because you're not getting any help if the peace is not there. Any other countries are not going to help you out, because they will say, get the peace first, then we'll try to help you. But I think if once the peace comes, the country will automatically, it will develop. Because I think if you take north and east, the people who are living at the moment about 1 million or 2 million, 3 or 4 million, maybe 1 or 2 million. After that, half of the population is in abroad. Like Canada, if you take refugees, they have got citizenship. US, every country, you think. The people Germany, France, everywhere the people have gone.
Other European countries.
So they are doing well in life, those people.
Right.
So they also want to go back.